So is Minnesota favored by too much here, Geoff?
No, I don't think they're favored by too much. I mean, I think you look at these two teams, and it's kind of like the Spider-Man GIF. Like they're basically just pointing at each other. These are teams who just fail to kind of get over that hump in like obvious spots. I mean, Minnesota did it last week. Pittsburgh, getting blown out in a couple games before. Pittsburgh's coming off the emotional big win, though, and I think that's the reason why you're seeing this only at 3. This is basically saying these two teams are exactly equal. If this was on a neutral field, it'd be a pick 'em, but I think you've got to give a slight edge to the Vikings. I mean, I'm no Vikings backer here, but this offense is better than Pittsburgh's. Their defense can certainly pick it up in spots, and I think the metrics kind of say that too. I think this line should be a little bit bigger. And also, if you're betting this game, I mean, I do like the Vikings here. They're 20-10 since 2017 ATS after a loss. This is a good spot for the Vikings to bounce back. It's typically what they've done after a bad loss, and I think they'll do it here. So I think this spread's a little bit too low. Should be more in favor of the Vikes.
Gary, do you agree?
I'm going to say it's slightly too high, but I really echo the sentiments of Geoff here. This is two teams that are just inherently flawed. They're very similar in the sense that they are completely confounding and very disappointing. But at the same time, the book on Kirk Cousins has always been he just doesn't cover spreads against teams above 500. He doesn't cover spreads at home a lot of the time. In fact, the Vikings, 2-7 ATS their past 9 home games, 1-9 ATS their past 10 games as a favorite. They're just not a trustworthy team. And I'm not really saying the Steelers are, but I think the Steelers defense is the one unit I really feel comfortable just trusting entirely in this spot. You look at the Vikings defense, not only are they 29th against the run, according to DVOA, which really should help the Steelers in what they'd like to do, they also give up a ton of chunk plays in the passing game, the third most 20-plus yard passing plays to opponents so far this season. So we know that Ben can be, what's the nice way of saying it, methodical as he moves down the field. There's a chance they could actually get some chunk plays to Claypool and to Deontay Johnson in this contest. So I'll lean towards the Steelers, but I don't feel great about it.